Yikes. Ezra Miller's situation seems to be getting worse, y'all. I'm Melissa Melotti, your host, and let's dive right into it. In case you don't know who Ezra Miller is, he is an actor who stars in the Fantastic Beasts franchise and is also in Flash. Ezra has been getting into quite a lot of mischief in the last few months, but I think this one takes the cake. The actor is being accused of an 18-year-old activist for the last 6 years. Yikes. Tokata Iron Eyes is the name of an 18-year-old activist whose parents and attorney have claimed that Miller has been controlling and manipulating since they met in 2016. Apparently, Miller took an immediate, inappropriate liking to their daughter at 12, giving her illicit and exhibited a pattern of corrupting a. If Miller is an activist himself and interested in climate change, then okay, the connection kind of makes sense, but still, when she was 12, he was 23, so it's understandable that a friendship would be a little sus in today's day and age. Not impossible for it to be completely platonic and a loving friendship, but understandable that it would be alarming. Chase and Sarah, Takata's parents, have reported that Miller offered to pay for Takata to attend college at 16 at Bard College in Massachusetts. But apparently Miller then used it against her to create a sense of indebtedness. Allegedly, Takata dropped out of school in December and traveled to Miller's home in Vermont in January. Takata didn't have a license, bank cards, or keys and was unable to leave. Allegedly, Miller was preventing Takata from leaving. Eventually, Takata came home to detox, only to leave again and travel to New York, then Los Angeles, and then Hawaii with Miller. What's not helping Miller's case is that he has been arrested on 2 accounts in Hawaii in the last few months, one for second-degree and the second for a fight at the bar. Takata's parents are very worried for their daughter's mental and physical safety and have said, when referring to Miller, he has displayed signs of, quote, cult-like and psychologically manipulative, controlling behavior. He uses violence, intimidation, threat of violence, fear, paranoia, delusions, and to hold sway over the young adolescent Takata. Takata, now 18 and considered an adult, wrote a response to the allegations on Instagram, but the fishy thing is, Takata's parents have suggested that they don't have a phone and that this statement most likely wasn't written by them. But all I have to say to that is, Ezra Miller has money, so he could have bought Takata a phone. So I don't know if I personally believe that comment. Takata allegedly wrote this in a post in response. Quote, I dropped out of Bard 5 months ago. My friend and comrade William passed shortly thereafter. My mind was incredibly impacted and I've needed space and time for the processing of grief. My comrade Ezra Miller, for the entirety of the aforementioned era, has only provided loving support and invaluable protection throughout this period of loss. My father and his allegations hold no weight and are frankly transphobic and based in the notion that I am somehow incapable of coherent thought or opposing opinions to those of my own, kindred worrying about my well-being. I am now aware of the severity of emotional and psychological manipulation I was made to endure while in my parents' home. I am an adult and I deserve to feel authority in my own body. I am tired of wondering whether or not the cops will show up to sanction me on a daily basis. I have decided upon a therapist and am excited to engage in conversation with a mental health professional about my anxiety and probable depression. It is no one's business. My choices are my own, and as to the nature of police intervention in my case, it is unnecessary and it is a waste of time and resource. This bout of blatant betrayal and toxicity my parents and others have chosen to punish me with has been desperately embarrassing and traumatically life-altering. Relationships in my life have been grossly affected, some detrimentally so. This behavior is unacceptable and needs to be called out. Ezra Miller has not commented on the situation at the moment, which could mean many things. Perhaps he's laying very low because this is a horrible story in the press. Or perhaps he's guilty, or he's not, and he's been advised that it's safer to not comment. Will this turn into another defamation case like Johnny Depp and Amber Heard? I kinda hope so, because if this isn't true, then this is extremely defaming for the young actor in his prime years. But if it is, perhaps he may need some help. I guess only time will reveal the truth. If there's anything I've learned recently, it's the importance of innocent until proven guilty. The truth will prevail. That's all the time I have for you today, everyone. I'm Melissa Melotti, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you have a good day.